All right, MP, win this game, move on to the second round. What's going through your mind right now?
That we gotta finish the job. You let a team like this stick around, they start thinking they got a chance. And we can't let that happen. It ends tonight.
Any special prep when it comes to potential series clinching game?
Yeah, you gotta treat it like any other game. That's why I'm at maximum intensity all year round. That's because there is no regular season or playoffs for me. Every time I go out there, I'm looking to do something historic. Tonight's no different.
Heading into Game 5 with an opportunity to close the series out. Here's a look at the West. The Mavericks and the Rockets are already advanced to the semifinals. That means out East, nobody has advanced yet. And here's a change in the lineup. Alex Sarr is going to be playing in his first playoff game. He's almost recovered.
Round 1 continues with a heavy dose of citrus. The Wizards have a lofty series lead with 3 wins. Will overconfidence be their undoing, or will their passion and determination help them prevail against the Toronto Raptors? Will there be an upset in round 1? It's all coming up next.
Washington.
We can close this game out at home, close this series out. Got to be able to do it in front of our home fans, one possession at a time.
The staff has been drilling that into their brains. Don't squander this opportunity.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Grady Dick, and it's Pirtle in at the 5.
Well, it's not easy, but defensively you want to avoid fouling a guy like Quickly.
Second free throw, no good. And so MP will bring it up for the Wizards. And all but certain now that MP and his team are moving on. You have to feel that there was a little extra edge from MP to try and silence his critics and doubters in the media.
You can believe me when I tell you that players hear that kind of talk. They may not respond to it directly, but they clock it. MP used that barb sent his way to motivate him this entire series.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian Keith had a few moments to share with me. As far as Brandon Ingram goes, Coach believes that space is the key. He told me, quote, "We can close the gap. There aren't as many tools that he can go to, especially if we have a second defender to throw an occasional arm out. Percentages drop quite a bit in those cases." Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Washington with the ball. Toronto making their last shot. Back to MP. Clock at 6. Bagley sets a screen. It's stolen by Pirtle. Quickly with the ball. Now guarded by MP. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Now here's Koulibaly. Kicks it out to MP. Pass to Middleton. From downtown, Washington again can't hit.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Quickly, passes to Pirtle. Now Ingram. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And there you're looking at a big forward with an elite handle, and that time Ingram created enough space off the dribble.
Middleton outside. And here's MP. Into the lane. Up and in on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Quickly. Outside Ingram. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Barnes a screen. Here's Ingram. Ooh, nice D from George.
Well, that's a good high percentage shot. He just couldn't convert.
And George with the jam.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
Outside Dick. From 13, that's good on the jumper.
When you watch quickly, it's really easy to see how much his passing has improved since he first entered the league.
George outside, pass to MP. Back to George, and the jam by George. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Here's Ingram. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. 6 points for Brandon Ingram.
That is a solid start for him. 3 for 4.
Outside Koulibaly. Back to MP. Middleton with a screen on quickly. Pass to George. MP outside. Washington needs to get off a shot. And that one's good. Middleton.
He is so confident from the mid-range. Middleton, I love seeing him look to score from there.
Here's quickly. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Now here's Koulibaly. MP outside. Bagley a screen on quickly. Here's MP. And again, it's Washington.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Quickly, passes to Pirtle. Kicks it to Quickly. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Washington.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Pass to George. Now Middleton. Guarded by Dick.
A proven champion. Middleton is someone any team would love to have. A great player and a great locker room presence as well.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
Now here's Dick. Barnes finds Ingram. Shoots over Koulibaly. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over.
Back to MP. Pass to Middleton. Quickly against MP. And stolen by Dick. Tipped away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Sars checked in for Washington. Kispert comes in for Chris Middleton. MP against Quickly. Outside Ingram. Lets the 3 fly. Kispert with some nice D. Wizards leading by 3. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync. Every time I watch Sar, I'm just amazed at how light off the floor he is.
Here's Ingram, following the bucket by the Wizards. Pirtle with a screen on Koulibaly to the middle. Stolen by MP. And it's Washington on the break. And they pick up 2. And the Wizards lead by 7.
I just love the ball movement.
Ingram against Koulibaly. Right side Ingram, looking to win the run. It's blocked!
And as Sar gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keith. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
And things are always changing throughout.
Making a change here. McCollum's checked in. 6 on the shot clock. Quickly from outside. It's rebounded by George. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. 7-point differential. McCollum outside. The 3 is up. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Here's Pirtle. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram.
Yeah, well, this is where Pirtle operates, right there. Close to the rim. He's extremely comfortable and very efficient. Well, I appreciate the aggressiveness, but you've got to be smarter. That's a low percentage pass.
Johnson, he's checked in for George. Now here's MP. Sar with a screen on quickly. MP, the pass to Sar. And another miss by Washington. Raptors trail by 5 to the inside. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Quickly's got 5.
That's nice work inside by Quickly. He's only 6'3", but he feels like he can score in the paint whenever he wants. That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
For Toronto, they've gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Outside Ingram. Counted. His 4th bucket in 8 shots. Washington leading by 3. Now here's MP. Inside. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Looking at who's out there now for Toronto. Barrett's checked in for Dick. Shed comes in for Quickly. Now here's MP. MP, a screen on Ingram. Clock is at 3. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
Yeah, forget about it. If Pirtle's in the paint, he's going to use his size to alter everything in there.
3-pointer Kispert. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Ingram, pass to Pirtle. Back to Ingram. Outside Barnes. From behind the arc. Sar pulls it in. MP finds Sar. Now MP. Outside Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. There's the triple. Sar misses. Raptors trail by 3. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against Toronto got the job done. He scored 28 points and put up double digits in 3 categories. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Great report there, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Now here's Pirtle. Outside Barrett. Pass to Barnes. This one for 3. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight to stop the drought. And it's good on the lay-in. MP's got 6.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open look.
Here's Shed, still without a bucket. Here's Ingram. Rebounded by Johnson. Wizards leading by 3. MP looking around. McCollum with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Barnes against McCollum. Shoots over Barnes. McCollum's shot is off. Raptors trail by 3. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pirtle up top. Outside Barnes. It's Barrett on the wing. McCollum defends. Barrett can't hit.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
McCollum on the wing. Back to MP. To the wing, right side. Sar. No good. Would have counted had it gone. For more of this pivotal Game 5. And what do you think about how the Wizards are doing here?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Everybody in this league wants to run, but not everybody has the personnel to do it. This is a great start.
MP is out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's Marvin Bagley. Then
Whoa! Big finish right there! He's showing absolutely no mercy. Wow!
Look at his teammates. They're loving it. They're letting him know.
I can't believe he tried that in game.
Here's Walter. Here's Shed. Over MP. And the shot shot no good, a bit short.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Back to George. Washington moving the ball around. Middleton up top. MP outside. And that one's good. Bagley. And the Wizards lead by 7.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Barrett. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Middleton against Barrett. Middleton, no good.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. Beyond the arc. He drops it from range. Mamukelashvili's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Middleton, no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
Carrington, he's checked in for Washington. Toronto also changed it up. Brandon Ingram is checked in for Mamukelashvili. Dick comes in for Walter. And quickly subbed in for Shed. And he nails the 3rd. And so MP will bring it up for Washington. Carrington with it, now quickly defending. MP outside. 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. Shot's good by Carrington.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Now here's quickly. He's got 5. Kicks it out to Barrett. And he converts the layup. Barrett's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Barrett has a lot of physical gifts. He is a wing who is not bothered by taking it inside.
Back to MP. George outside. Right wing. MP outside. Pass to Coulibaly. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Down low. It's Mobo. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
They're really working the paint now.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Ingram against George. To the paint. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Now here's Barrett. 6 points for him. Pure from 3-point range. Dick's got 5 points.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
It's Carrington on the wing. Guarded by Dick. Fires from the line. And again, it's Washington.
Well, if he's going to be covered like that, he has to continue to take that shot.
And here are the Raptors now. They're on a 14-6 run. Down low. Outside for Ingram. It's Barrett on the wing. Pulls it from the corner. And there's Toronto with another bucket. And a big Reeves making a change here. Pirtle's checked in. Wizards trail by 3. Outside Carrington. From the line. Rebound Toronto. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound in this one. That's to Dick. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Wizards. George has got 4 rebounds now. MP outside. Takes it inside. Oh, MP throws it down.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. And so here is Toronto following the bucket by the Wizards. That one goes in. MP with it. 10 points for him. Left side Carrington. Koulibaly with a screen on Dick. Here's Carrington. Rebound Toronto. Outside Dick. Pass to Quickly. Here's Pirtle. Koulibaly defending. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by MP. Ahead. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Carrington's got 6.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Barrett passes to Pirtle. Back to Barrett. Quickly deciding where to go with it. 5 to shoot. Launches it from deep. Knocked away. The Wizards have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. And so here is Toronto, trailing by 2. Pass to Barrett. Outside Dick. And here is Barrett. He's got 10. Shot clock at 6. Here's Pirtle. Here's Quickly. Money from the wing. He's got 7. In for Bagley. Kispert comes in for George. Johnson, he's checked in for Koulibaly. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Carrington. And Toronto also making a switch. Scotty Barnes checked in for Barrett.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Quickly finds Dick. And here's Pirtle. Pass to Quickly. Here's Dick. Fires for 3. Kispert grabs a miss.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
To the inside. And finished off by Sarr.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Quickly outside. Now here's Dick. Outside Ingram. Outside Barnes. The three-pointer off the mark. Washington leading by 4. McCollum on the wing. Now here's MP. He's got 13. Pass to Kispert from deep. Rebound Toronto.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Dick, pass to Ingram.
Really smart work that time by Quickly. He knows how to draw that whistle.
This is his second trip to the line of the game. First free throw is good.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
It's both from the stripe. Here's MP. Out to the right wing. Now Johnson. Three-pointer. Barnes with the rebound. Pass to Quickly. And here's Ingram. Fires, high post. And he can't get that one to go. His 6th miss in 10 tries. Takes a step back. McCollum's shot is off.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And that one's good. Quickly.
And I'm going to give Quickly a lot of credit. He's been aggressive all night tonight. Any chance he's gotten, he's been at the rim.
Now here's MP. He's got 13. On the wing, MP. 1:49 left in the second quarter. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to MP. Back to Johnson. Stolen by Quickly. Dick with it. McCollum covering. Back to Quickly. Ingram on the wing. Takes the three. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break. Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
And a slam dunk by Ingram.
And he's been scoring at all 3 levels for a long time, and he's been an absolute monster here tonight.
Here's MP. He's got 13. Pass to Kispert. Now here's Sarr. Covered by Pirtle. And finished off by Sarr.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Sarr misses.
Yeah, that's a sigh of relief heard from the bench. Weak defense didn't cost him that time.
Here's Dick. And there's Toronto with another bucket. 15 seconds left in the second. MP with it. From the arc. That one is off. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half. Boy, without question, Brandon Ingram displaying his skills today.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
So for Toronto right now, Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Ingram in at the 3. Chalk up 2 there. Quickly's got 14 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
While getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
And so here is Toronto following the 3-pointer by Washington. Quickly outside. Pirtle with a screen on MP. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Quickly. And the Raptors lead by 5.
And Quickly continues his improvement as a playmaker. Great use of the pick and roll right there.
Here's MP. It's good. Off the glass. He's got 15.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Now here's Dick. He's got 7. And Quickly gets the 3. Quickly's got 5 points in the quarter.
I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight makes.
Washington moving the ball around. On the wing, MP. Kicks it out to Middleton. Launches a 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Now here's Ingram. 13 points in the game. Pass to Coulibaly. Back to MP for the tie. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got 5 rebounds in the game. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Quickly with a screen on Middleton. 6 to shoot. The floater. And Quickly finishes it off. Quickly's got 19 points.
You can't play much better than this. That's 4 straight to start the half.
Middleton outside. They get it again. No good that time. Toronto leading by 5. Quickly with the ball. Now guarded by MP. Dick with a miss.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Outside Coulibaly. Back to MP. Three-pointer is up. Middleton gets the 3 to fall. Middleton's got 6 points in the quarter.
Now, if you're the defense, you can't allow Middleton to heat up out there. I mean, he can be so efficient from long range.
Dick against Middleton. Dick, the pass to Quickly. Shot clock at 5. Here's Barnes, and another basket for Toronto. And so MP will bring it up for Washington. Pass to Middleton. Over Ingram. Another miss by Middleton. The Raptors have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, once he takes flight, Barnes can really make some adjustments in the air.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Now here's Koulibaly. Back to MP. Pass to Middleton. Now here's MP. The deep three. Off the mark. His 6th miss in 13 tries.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Quickly passes to Pirtle. Stolen by MP. And it's Washington on the break. And that one's good. Middleton.
After a rough first half, it's good to see him start to put the pieces together here.
Pass to Pirtle. And here's Dick. Middleton covering. And it's Dick. That time on the assist by Pirtle. Dick's car comes in for Bagley. And it's Carrington in for Chris Middleton. MP against Quickly. MP. Pirtle with the block.
That's great defense that time by Jakob Pirtle.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, his game has gone the other direction. And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Now here's George. 7 points in the game. MP outside. It's rebounded by Dick. Dick's got 4 rebounds now.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And Barnes got off the floor quickly, no doubt about that one.
And here's Koulibaly. Back to MP. The 3 ball. Fires in the triple. 18 points for him.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Inside. Banked it in off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 7.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Shots good by Carrington. And so here is Toronto. Now here's Ingram. 13 points in the game. On the wing, Grady Dick, covered by Carrington. Dick, the pass to Ingram. Shoots over Koulibaly. Here's Pirtle. It's rebounded by Washington. Sarr's got 5 rebounds in the game. MP finds Sarr. George outside. Washington moving the ball around. It's Carrington on the wing. Guarded by Quickly. Here's Koulibaly. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take it. Kispert's checked in for George. And it's Johnson in for Koulibaly. R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Toronto. Now here's Dick. 9 points in the game. Outside Barrett. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
And the thing I love about Barrett in watching him, he plays with toughness and determination.
Pass to Johnson. Takes a 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Dick's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Barrett can't hit that one. Johnson with the defensive effort. The Wizards trail by 5. MP, the pass to Kispert. Now MP. 18 points for him. Sarr with a screen on Quickly. The 3. Sarr misses. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Quickly outside. To the middle. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, among the many things he does well, that's one of Pirtle's major contributions. He's a great screen setter.
Back to MP. The 3. Drains the triple. MP's got 21.
That's his third triple of the night, his second since halftime.
Outside Barrett. Got a hand on it. Now the Wizards in transition. Here's Johnson. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Barrett. Kicks it to Quickly. And out of bounds, the Wizards will take it.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
And Washington making a change here. McCollum's checked in. Toronto also changed it up. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Pirtle. Walter comes in for Dick. Shed comes in for Quickly. Here's Barnes. It's rebounded by Washington. Here's MP. 21 points in the game. Pass to McCollum. Sarr up top. Here's Carrington. Back to Sarr. And he hits it to tie the game. Sarr's got 12 points in the game.
Well, you have to track Sarr in that action. He's so fluid for his size and does a great job coming off the pick.
Outside Barnes. Now Barrett. They set the screen. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Carrington. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Now here's MP. McCollum, the pass to Kispert. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist. McCollum's got 3 assists tonight.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Comes in for Scotty Barnes. And Ingram is subbed in for Walter. Here's Barrett. 12 points for him. Pass to Ingram. There's a screen. To end the run. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Yeah, just going to work on the defense. Ingram using an agile move to beat him.
MP with it. Kispert outside. MP, a screen on Ingram. Kispert's shot is good. He's got 7.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 15. Back to Barrett. Clock at 6. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
MP outside. Pass to Sarr. Can't nail the jumper. 3 quarters of play and he's checked in for Washington. So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Pirtle's checked in for Mamukelashvili. Barnes comes in for Mobo. Dick, he's checked in for Barrett. And Quickly subbed in for Shed. They've got Keyshawn George. MP is out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's Marvin Bagley. And it's Middleton in at the 3. That's the group for Washington right now. Pirtle with the ball. Checked by Bagley. Here's Ingram. Second chance shot. The 3 from Barnes. Kicks it to Quickly. Lets it go from deep. And it's Bagley with a rebound. Bagley's got his 5th rebound in this one. MP against Quickly. And that one's good. Bagley. Now it's a 3-point Washington lead.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Pass to Ingram. There's the 3. And it's Bagley with a rebound. Bagley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Coulibaly on the wing. Middleton outside for 3. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Ingram. Back to Quickly. Shot to stop the run. Pass to Pirtle. And that one's good. Quickly's got 21 points in the game.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
Middleton with a screen on Quickly. Middleton outside. Over Ingram. And Middleton gets it to go on the assist by MP. Middleton's got 16 points here in the second half. Outside Barnes. Back to Quickly. The three is up. It's Coulibaly with a rebound.
And this is exact.
And engaged. The Wizards making a switch here. Sarr's checked in. And here's MP. George a screen on Quickly. MP, the pass to Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Outside Dick. Pass to Pirtle. The three from Quickly. Oh, great D that time from MP.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Middleton fires. And a one-handed slam.
Yeah, this is exactly what you want to see from Sarr. Owning the glass and then finishing the play.
Ingram! No stopping him from 16 feet out.
Now he's been relying.
He wants to say to his team right now. And it's Wizards ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Outside Coulibaly. Middleton with a screen on Quickly. Middleton outside. He's off from three. Raptors trail by 8. Now here's Ingram. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. Washington has gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the fourth. Now MP. Middleton outside. MP, a screen on Dick. Just 5 to shoot. 10-footer is good.
You know, and with a rare combination of length and shooting, Chris Middleton is a bucket.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Outside Sarr. Here's MP. Middleton! Another possession, another assist.
And he's in total control of the offense. What a game passing it.
He's almost at the franchise record for assists in a playoff game. Ingram. Coulibaly with the rebound. Grant wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
MP with it. Middleton outside. Puts it up. Pirtle rips down the board. And so here is Toronto. 11-point game. Pirtle with a screen on Coulibaly. Outside Ingram. From inside. No. And Washington with possession. They're on a 19-6 run. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Stolen by Quickly.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, anything they do at this point is going to be futile. Too little, too late.
Off to round 2 it is. We advanced. We took down the Toronto Raptors in 5 games, and they were giving it their all. They were giving us a hard time. It wasn't an easy gentleman sweep or anything. Regardless, we advanced.
And that about wraps it up.
MP, over here, back here. Wait for my hand. I got a lot of them. You can see it.
Miss Conway, why don't you ask me something?
All right.
You advanced to the second round, but you didn't find the same success personally in round 1 that you did in the regular season. Now, how do you explain the dip in your performance?
Every game calls for something different. Coach stresses that all the time. So I'm not worried about matching my season average or anything like that. I'm worried about doing what the game calls for. And after tonight, so far, so good.
So far. Thanks, MP.
MP, right here.
And the last one that I took is also another jump shot. It's a perfect release. 5 out of 5.
See? I can't miss. I'll be posting some clips after tonight's game, so make sure you like and subscribe. Yeah,